Blue Ox Productions presents homemade Ural sidecar alignment tools. Well, it's kind of a blustery day in Colorado today, so I decided to tinker in the garage and make some homemade alignment tools for sidecar alignment. So what I have is a couple of bed rails. I got a free queen size bed. The rails were a little bit short for the main to front wheel, so all I did was take one of the cross pieces, lined it up, drilled a couple of holes, and I bolted it on to that. And now to attach them, a lot of people use tie straps, but I wanted to go a little bit, I guess, fancier than that. For about 15 bucks at my local Ace Hardware. This is what I got. This is a J-bolt. It's, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's 5/16 by 7/8 by 7 inches. Spring, a couple of washers, and one of the 5/16 nut comes with this, and the second 5/16 nut comes with that. So all I did was I laid down the rails. This is the one for the sidecar, and all I did was lay it down by the sidecar tire, and I marked the spot right about where the axle is, and I just drilled a 5/16 hole in that. And you can kind of see I got the, I'll show you how I put it together, but I got the handle, washer, nut, washer, spring, and that's what hold it on. And now I got to do the same with the front. There's my hole for the front tire, and there's my hole for the back tire. And I'll show you how I put all this together. Okay, so after I drilled the 5/16 holes into the bed rail, then what I did is I took the J-bolts, and I just took my hand grinder and I kind of ground down those ridges a little bit, because this has to slide through the hole, and it'll make it a lot easier. It's not necessary, but it won't necessarily catch if you grind it down. So basically all you have to do is take your spring, slide it down on there, a washer, a nut. I run it down a little bit. I put the handle on. And I have about 2 or 3 threads showing through there. If you do it this way, then you can adjust it. By the way, these knobs have a 5/16 recess in them. And then what I do is I tighten this nut down right here, and that tightens that knob on that shaft. And then all you have to do is run your J-hook through there. You got 3 of these at about $5 a piece, and then I'll show them to you on the bike. So here's an overall view of the setup. It might be a little deceiving, but I do have that bar leveled. So when you measure your sidecar alignment, you want to do it at the rear axle of the bike. Not the sidecar axle, but the rear axle. Come all the way across there. And you want to do it at the front axle.